make blessings before and after we eat and drink? And what are the meaning of those blessings? And what are some of the general rules? Now, we know that the world and everything within it belong to God. So before we gain permission to be able to use or benefit from something of this world, we have to say a blessing. That gains us that permission. If we heaven forbid don't say a blessing, that would be like stealing from God. The blessing we say after we eat or drink is saying thank you for what we've just benefited from, the satisfaction. That means that since the blessing before we eat is just to gain permission, therefore there's no minimum requirement of how much we have to eat or drink. Any amount we eat or drink, you have to say a blessing before you eat it or drink it. As opposed to the blessing after we eat and drink, that's for the satisfaction that we've had or the benefit that we've had. That we would have to say that there is a minimum requirement of what makes us what is called benefit, what is satisfaction and the like. And that is, for at least eating, that's approximately 28 grams or 1 ounce. Now, what does the actual blessing mean? Let's look at the word blessed for a second. According to the simple meaning, the word blessed is not saying that we're blessing God like we would bless a friend. You should have a blessing, you should be blessed. Because God doesn't need our blessings. It's a descriptive term. The word Baruch, blessed, is saying that God, He is the King, He is the source of all blessings in this world, and He can dispatch them however He likes. On a deeper level, according to Jewish mysticism, everything we do in this world has an effect on our soul and the world around us. And the effect of the blessing, of these blessings that we make, can be seen in the actual wording of the blessing. Baruch, blessed be Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech ha'olam. Blessed are you, our God, our God. That the wording blessed, Baruch, comes from the same root in Hebrew as hamavrich, to bring down, to cause to come down. That when we make a blessing before we benefit from something, we are drawing godliness down into our souls. That means it becomes easier for us to relate to godliness. When we make blessings, it becomes easier for us then, later on, to relate to godliness in our day-to-day lives. To see godliness and see divine providence. It makes God, as it says in the blessing, our God. He becomes a reality in our day-to-day lives. But what are some of the general rules of that blessings? In general, before eating, there are 6, and drinking, before eating and drinking, there are 6 general blessings. The blessing before one eats something produce of the ground is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei peri ha'adama. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who creates the fruit of the earth. Now, I'm not going to repeat the translation of every blessing, because the beginning is the same until the words King of the universe, including those words, is the same for every blessing. I'll just translate the end of the blessing. The blessing for fruit of the tree is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei peri ha'etz, who creates the fruit of the tree. Now, what is a tree according to Jewish law? Well, a tree is something which keeps its bark and its branches from year to year, as opposed to, let's say, a banana tree, which after giving forth its bananas will wither away and therefore it's really not a tree. Even according to science, it's like a big, very big stem. And therefore the blessing on a banana is not ha'et, who creates the fruit of the tree, but rather ha'adama, borei pri ha'adama, who creates the fruit of the earth. Now for other fruit, for other drinks and for other food, we say Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam shehakol niyom b'dvarei, by whose word all things came to be. And the truth is, for all these blessings, one can say them. One doesn't have to necessarily say them if it's not comfortable. One can say them in any language that one understands, in English or whatever, anything else. For wine and bread, there are different blessings. For bread, because of their importance, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam hamotzi lechem min haaretz, who brings forth the bread from the land. And for wine, it's Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei pri hagafen, who creates the fruit of the vine. And the last blessing is also for something which is made from any grain, because it has also an extra importance of it, so therefore it has a special blessing. So things which are made, for example, from flour, cooked from flour, or foods like cakes and biscuits or spaghetti and the like, or things like porridge, the blessing of those would be Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei minei mazonos, which is who creates various kinds of food. And please God, by making an extra effort to say the right blessing before we have benefit in this world, we will merit to have the ultimate redemption even quicker than it's coming now. Think about it.